Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. Today's drive continues north on US Highway 1, still concurrent with State Road 5, beginning around mile 387.3 as we enter the small Volusia County city of Oak Hill along the west side of the Indian River Lagoon in east central Florida. Oak Hill is a quiet waterfront community with a population of just over 2,100 residents as of the mid-2020s, making it one of the smaller cities along this stretch of US-1, and it traces its roots back to the 19th century settlement around citrus groves and fishing along Mosquito Lagoon and the river to the east. Through Oak Hill, US-1 takes on the local name South Ridgewood Avenue and functions as a divided arterial with 2 lanes in each direction separated by a wide grassy median that helps maintain a more rural feel even as scattered neighborhoods and small local businesses appear along the highway. The city's name reflects the oak hammocks that historically dotted the higher ground here between the wetlands and the lagoon, and the area today is known as a gateway to recreational fishing, boating, and wildlife viewing in the nearby Canaveral National Seashore and Indian River Lagoon system. Continuing north, US-1 leaves Oak Hill and enters the larger city of Edgewater, remaining 4 lanes divided as the corridor gradually shifts from a lightly developed roadside into a more continuous strip of homes and businesses. Edgewater sits along the western shore of the Intracoastal Waterway and has grown into a city of roughly 23,000 people with a median household income around $58,800 and a housing market where typical home values fall in the mid-$200,000 range. Even with that growth, the road here still carries a mix of local residential traffic and through traffic headed between New Smyrna Beach to the north and Oak Hill and Brevard County to the south, and the wide median and frequent turn lanes reflect US-1's role as both a city street and a regional arterial. Farther into Edgewater, the surroundings transition into a more defined commercial corridor, and US-1 meets Indian River Boulevard at a signalized intersection where State Road 442 reaches its eastern terminus. SR 442 runs nearly 3.8 miles west from this point as Indian River Boulevard, connecting directly to Interstate 95 at exit 244 and providing one of Edgewater's primary links between the riverfront and the interstate system, with recent FDOT projects adding resurfacing, shared use paths, and bicycle and pedestrian improvements along the route. Here on US-1, the increased number of driveways, traffic signals, and commercial entrances marks our transition into the busier heart of Edgewater, even as occasional views open to side streets heading toward residential neighborhoods and the riverfront to the east. As we continue north through Edgewater, the city's grid of cross streets and local connectors becomes more apparent, and US-1 carries a steady flow of local commuters, service traffic, and visitors bound for marinas and beaches in this part of Volusia County. Edgewater's growth has been shaped by its position just south of New Smyrna Beach, and many residents here commute into neighboring cities while still enjoying ready access to outdoor recreation along the Indian River and nearby coastal parks. The roadway stays busy but manageable, with frequent turn lanes and signalized intersections helping organize movements between the highway and the surrounding residential and commercial areas. Approaching the north side of Edgewater, US-1 continues to South Ridgewood Avenue and leads us toward the municipal boundary with New Smyrna Beach, one of Volusia County's better-known beach destinations on Florida's Atlantic coast. As this segment wraps up, we reach the intersection with 10th Street on the south side of New Smyrna Beach around mile 400, where we'll pause this leg of the drive before continuing the US-1 northbound journey in the next episode. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment below, share and follow us on social media, and join us for our next 504 road trip.